Hello again, my Bat Sound friends and Lemon Pie cuties. Mark the Punk Gamer, a.k.a. Markapunk here, with another obscure thrash metal band that's underrated ranking. So here's another one. And what is the obscure ranking this time, Little Scruff? It is Living Death, sir. Thanks, Little Scruff, and your voice changed from last time, so that's interesting. Thanks, Little Scruff. Yes, I'm ranking Living Death, a thrash metal band that never really got talking about because this thrash metal band is so underrated and fell into obscurity. So here's another obscure one I can rank for you guys. So I'm excited to get into this because this one is a lot more interesting than my Defiance ranking. So let's just get this started right now with my number 5 worst one out of the 5. And oh my god, and it's the worst one to start off with too. It's Vengeance of Hell album. And oh my god, this production is so bad back in 1984. Even Metallica's Ride the Lightning had better production than this piece of shit. So I'm not talking about the reissue versions and of this album. I don't want to hear excuse like that. So I'm talking about the first print version. It's so bad. So this is my least favorite Living Death album. So because the production is so horrible in this one, sound quality wise as well, and vocals. But there's a few songs I do like from this, I guess. So You and Me, My Victim, and lastly Labyrinth. So those are the only songs that are memorable from this, but other than that, it falls flat on its fucking face on the sound production for this one. This was one of the worst productions back in 1984. And like I said, Metallica's Ride the Lightning had better production in my opinion than this piece of shit. But overall, my number 5 is going to be Vengeance of Hell. And I hope it stays in hell because I'm not returning to this one ever again. My number 4th pick for this ranking of Living Death is Killing in Action, their last album they made. It's in the early 90s. And oh my god, this was a disappointment at the end. So at least this one's a tad bit better than Vengeance of Hell in my opinion. This one has a tiny bit of quality, but not really. It's still the same bullshit as the quality. So it's early 90s. I thought it would be better, but no, it falls flat. And holy crap. But there's a few songs I do like from this. Dire Week Up, Polymorphic Instrumental, Tribe of Gutter. Those are the only few songs I do like from this one. And yeah, this one, the last album, just falls flat on its fucking face too. So this is my second least favorite album. So because the vocals are fucking out of place, weird, I can't get into this one either. So my number 4th pick is definitely gonna be Killing in Action. My number 3rd pick for this ranking is gonna be Metal Revolution. This one came out after Vengeance of Hell album. Is it any better? A tad bit close, it's a little better. A tad bit. So it still sounds the same. It came out a year later. And yeah, this one I can enjoy a little bit, but it's in the middle of my ranking. This one's an okay Living Death album, in my opinion. So songs I like is Killing Machine, Gripping a Heart, Rulers Must Come, Shadow of the Dawn, and lastly Road of Destiny. So 5 songs I like from Metal Revolution album. So to me, this is an okay average second album they made, in my opinion. So my 3rd pick for this one is going to be Metal Revolution. Okay, my number 2 is actually going to be, please don't hate me for this opinion, and this is weird as hell opinion in my opinion. So it's going to be World's Neurosis album. So I know, controversial pick, but World's Neurosis album is actually one of the douchebaggiest out of all the Living Death albums. Because I like this one, it's pretty good in my opinion. Yeah, this is definitely one of the douchebaggiest out of all of them. So, songs I like from this one. Last Birthday, Die Young, On the 17th Floor. Bastard at the Bus Stop is one of the funniest songs I liked from this album. It's no joke, it's a really hilarious song. And I do like it, by the way. Bastard at the Bus Stop. So there you go. And lastly, The Testament of Mr. George. I mean, Jesus Christ, it is The Testament of Mr. George. It's a song I like too. But the song Bastard at the Bus Stop is so funny. So I know it's a controversial pick. I know it's one of the douchebaggiest out of all of them I picked. But I can have enjoyment out of this one. I think it's pretty good in my opinion. It's not super good, but not high in my ranking. But I can have a damn good time with this one. So my number 2 is going to be World's Neurosis album. My number 1 gold medal winner from all 5 of the Living Death albums. I found the one that's actually pretty good out of the 5, which is Protected from Reality album. This is the best one that Living Death has, in my opinion. This is one of their best ones. And this one's awesome, actually. It has the style of creepy horrorness to it, with some Metallica Master of Puppets mixed into it in this album. This one's pretty fucking cool, this one is, out of the 5. So, this is my most favorite Living Death album, Protected from Reality. I'm going to name all tracks because this is their first print release. I like all the tracks in this one. So here we go. Horrible Infecticide Part 1. Manala Terror. Nature's Death. Wood of Necrophiliac Instrumental is pretty cool. Vengeance, Horrible Infecticide Part 2. Intruder, The Gallery. War of Independence, and lastly, I can't pronounce track 9 for you guys since I know a little bit of German, so... Okay. Yes, bien Mutt Sauerkraut. So, there you go. I hope I pronounced it right, so... And yes, they are a German thrash metal band, underrated band. I forgot to mention that in the beginning until now. Yeah, this one is my most favorite Living Death album I actually listened to. Out of the 5. This is their best one. And overall, this is my number 1 gold medal winner. It's definitely Protected from Reality. And I hope you Bat Sound friends and Lemon Pie Kiwis enjoyed this second thrash metal band underrated obscure bands that I ranked for you guys. And I'm gonna try and re-rank Megadeth now because they just released a new one. And I have to re-rank Soulfly in the future too. I'm gonna get that out as well. And I heard rumbles of Tankard's new one soon. I'll be re-ranking that in the future. And I also have to re-rank Creator. So since they released their albums, there's a lot of shit to re-rank nowadays. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, really hell of a lot. And do you have any final thoughts of my number 1 gold medal pick, Little Scruff?
Indubitably. I think you made the right decision, Markapunk. And I love you.
Well, I do love more of your voice change, but thank you, Little Scruff. And yeah, I will put the description of this, about this band in the Metal Archives website on my description of my video as well. Just like my last band I did, I gotta put that in the description as well, about Defiance as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Subscribe to me if you haven't, click the bell to get notified of my next video, and comment and like about this. And most importantly, share this ranking of the Living Death studio albums worst to best, so I get more views and subscribers. And we will see you, my Bat Sound friends and Lemon Pie Cuties, on the next studio album ranking video, which I'll do. So, seizure later.